Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell by the title of the video, my Armani blushes are here. I cannot wait to play with them. I also have a couple of other new products. My Pat McGrath quad arrived out of nowhere. Didn't even know this was coming. It just appeared at my door. And then when I ordered the blushes, I did order the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. I figured since I had the gift card and I pretty much got the blushes for free, I only had to pay $20 for this, which is pretty much half off because I think they're like 40 or 45. So pretty much we're trying out some new makeup and we're going to see if we like it or not. I'm excited because this is all stuff that I was pretty excited about. Okay, let's get started. Okie dokie. Last night was hair wash day and my hair is just fluffy and not coif ready. Okay, like I said, we're going to try out the Armani blushes, but first I want to try out this wand that I purchased from Charlotte Tilbury. So like I mentioned in my Sephora haul video, I did submit my points and got the $100 gift card. I purchased the Armani blushes with that and I still had money left over, so I decided to add something else to the cart. I went ahead and added this wand. I've never truly been super interested in this, but I only was going to pay $20 for my order total. So that's like 50% off. And I figured, okay, $20 versus I think it's like the 40 or 45. I don't even know how much this is. 42. Sounds a lot better. So I went ahead and purchased it. Okay, so the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand, it unfortunately only comes in 2 shades. I got the lightest one out of the 2. It comes in fair medium and medium dark. Retails for $42 and it's a soft focus semi-matte contour wand with a sponge applicator. You all know how I feel about this little sponge applicator. Okay, so you basically twist it and that's how it opens up. You press it and the product comes out through there. I have seen so many good reviews about this product. So many people love it. Main complaint is the unsanitary part of this. So we're going to try it out. I am not powdered or anything. I did go into my Merit foundation stick or complexion stick and the new Laura Mercier concealer that I told you all I was going to purchase. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to apply this here. Now I know people say that the formula is pretty sheer, but I'm still treading softly because I'd rather be safe than sorry. We're going to blend this out. I just bought a new brush. Sigma had this sale and I'll tell you about how horrible shipping was, but it's the Sigma F23. It's a soft angle contour brush. So let's see how this goes. I am not powdered. Okay, it's blending out nicely, seamlessly, and it is pretty sheer. Okay, so far so good. I know a lot of people rave about this and it's taking me forever to try it. Honestly, I'm one of those people where if something seems super popular, I just wait until the heat kind of just dies down because I'll do things on my own time. Thank you. Okay, so that did add a tiny bit of color and I could probably build it up more, but definitely super easy to work with. Formula is definitely sheer. I don't see any patchiness. So all of the amazing reviews that I have seen are with good reason. Okay, Okay, face is nice and powdered. I did go into my Makeup Forever for the under eyes, my KVD for the T-zone, and the Chanel for the rest of my face. I already filmed a video using all of the makeup that I purchased for the Sephora VIB sale, but this video is kind of taking priority over that one, so you're probably going to see this first. I wanted to jump into some bronzer real quick, and since it's a new launch, I wanted to do it on video. It's the new Pat McGrath bronzer, which retails for $39, and I'm gonna use that F23 brush. Just see if I feel it's a good brush for powder bronzer. I'm kind of on the hunt for that perfect bronzer brush, and since Sigma was having a sale recently and now they're doing their spring sale 25% off, there was literally brushes that were like 40, 50, 60% off. So this is one of the ones that I picked up. I also picked up another one that I can try out. And I also picked up this little mini enchanted palette. So another palette I need to review, but so far I'm really enjoying this one. I feel it's going to be a good one for both powder and liquid or cream. I've really been enjoying this bronzer. It's not my absolute favorite. I definitely feel there's better out there, but it is a good one in case you were interested. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Okay, now let's talk about the main attraction of this video, and that is the Armani blushes. I picked up two. I have other new makeup and I decided just to go ahead and include it in this video so that I don't have to film multiple videos and just try them all out in this video. So apologies that the Armani blushes don't have just a dedicated video to them, but there's only two, so we should be okay. Okay, so the Armani Luminous Silk Glow blush, they retail for $38. Pricey. And it looks like Sephora only has 6 different shades, and I believe there's a total of 8 that Armani came out with. I picked up 40 Mania, which is like a bright shade, a coral red, and 51 Amore. I think it's Amore, and that one is like a pinky rosy tone. It's a dusty rose. So I was actually excited for these. I think when they came out with like the cream blushes, we were on a tiny bit of a budget and I couldn't pick them up. And so I'm actually pretty excited to use these. I do own the foundation from Armani, and I don't know if I have any other makeup from Armani, but I was excited none the least. A silky powder blush that visibly smooths skin's texture and delivers a luminous yet natural looking flush of color. Radiant, it's a pressed powder. So yeah, I am excited. Here is the outer packaging. Simple, 24-month shelf life, and where were these made? They were made in Francia. Okay, so here is what, it's dirty, oh goodness, the packaging looks like. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's definitely different. I don't have the little clasp blushes that look like this. So on the cap is like an oval this way and the bottom is an oval the opposite way. Okay, so this one here is the coral one, 40 Mania. Doesn't that look so pretty? Look at that embossment. It does have, I don't think it has the scent. If it does, it's like super mild. Yeah. Okay, so let's swatch this one. Very soft. Much more softer than the Gucci ones. Those definitely do not feel soft when you put your finger into the pan. That looks so pretty. I'm excited. Here is the other one. What is it? 51 Amore. Sorry, I'm wiping my finger. Maybe I'll use my index, because I tried wiping it, but it's a little bit stained. Super soft. These feel super soft. Oh yeah. So pretty. Let me see if I can build this rosy one a tiny bit more. I haven't purchased any rosy shades. I think the last like pink shade or on that spectrum of the color wheel was the Make Beauty. So I went like 2 total different opposite directions, but I'm excited. All right, so I totally forgot to use the Sephora 99 brush that one of my subscribers, if you're watching this, thank you for the recommendation. They do have the 9.6, which is the same shape. It's just a tiny bit bigger. I might also get that one. I'll probably pick it up before the sale ends, but I probably won't get it till super late because shipping is a pain in the butt right now. I feel like if you don't order within the first couple of days, shipping just takes forever. Okay, so we're actually going to jump into the Mania first. 40 Mania. They call it a coral red. I would definitely say that is a true description of this. Okay, so the Sephora 99 brush. It's a blush brush, but it's like more compacted. The bristles are loose, but also a tiny bit firm. I did tap the excess, and I'm actually going to put this on the back. Yeah, this is a more stiff brush, so I think this might actually work decently for cream, but I didn't get to try it, so I'm just going to try it with this powder blush. Oh, but that's so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. I would definitely say that it's not blurring, but it's also not enhancing anything. It's laying down very soft, so it could look like it's improving the texture of your skin, but I don't really have too much going on this side. On this side, I do have a tiny bit more. I did microblade my face last night, so on this side, I did cut myself right here. And there's some bumps on this side, so I can test that out on this side. And it does have luminosity, but it's not ridiculous like some other blushes. Okay, so far, formula I'm enjoying. Very, very pretty. Okay, so Mania, the coral red, a definite yes for me. I probably should have done my eyes first, but it's okay. I'm going a little overboard with the blush, just because I had a vision for today. All right, now we're going to jump into the Dusty Rose. It's 5-1 Amore. And for this one, I am going to go in with a more fluffy brush, the Sonia G Soft Cheek. I definitely feel like I'm going to prefer this one more for cream blushes than actual powder blushes, just because it's more dense than I would like. I like my powder brush. I like my brushes for powder blush. I just have the hardest time saying that. To be a little more on the fluffy side. Okay, so I'm digging in, tap a tiny bit, and go right in. So a little bit of a ombre cheek today. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. It's been a good minute since I've bought a Dusty Rose blush. I think Pat McGrath is the closest to. So pretty. Okay, so I definitely feel like this one is given a blurring effect, and I think the fluffy brush is helping with that. Okay, so let me get on some primer and we'll start with the quad. Okay, eyes are nice and prepped. I used my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. Okay, so this Pat McGrath Divine Bronze Luxe eyeshadow palette in Venusian Sunrise. I ordered this through Pat McGrath. You all know how shipping went with the bronzer. And this literally arrived at my door yesterday with no warning, nothing. I didn't even know it was coming. I knew my Sigma order was on its way and the blushes from Armani, that order, but I did not know that this was showing up along with these packages. So it was a pleasant surprise because I honestly didn't think I was going to get this until probably another week. I don't know. Okay, so it retails for $58. I feel like her quads were a lot more expensive, like in the $60 range, weren't they? The pans are smaller than they used to be though. Okay, it has a 18-month shelf life and the formula was made in Italia. Okay, so I'm on Sephora because it is now available at Sephora as well. An Alluring Eye Quartet helps you create a limitless wardrobe of sensuously sun-sculpted eye looks. Okay, so I mean, you already know how Pat McGrath does it. She always goes a little bit extravagant when it comes to the outer packaging. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty, but I don't think I'll be keeping this. And then here is the quad itself. I still have the little, my Hartley girl is screaming because she's supposed to be napping. Okay, so it's like the typical packaging that she has, and here it is, your boring basic quad, 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. This one looks like it's going to be a very pretty one, almost like the one that we got in the was it Venus and Fleur? I think so. Okay, so we're going to create an eye look with this beautiful quad, and I'll probably speed through that so that this video is not super long. Plus my child is Natasha Denona brush. Natasha Denona fluffy brush. Okay, my lovelies, eye look is nice and done. That lightest shimmer, it's more like a metallic shimmer shade. I did put it in the inner corner and a tiny bit right on the lower lash line in the inner corner, and just mascara. I didn't put any on the lower lashes because I didn't feel it needed it. Everything else I have on my face, I will link it down below. It's pretty much all the makeup that I just purchased. Okay, so this Pat McGrath Venusian Sunrise quad. Did we need this? No, we did not need this. But I cannot deny that this eye look is absolutely gorgeous. These mattes blend like a dream. Oh my gosh, and are they buttery soft? So buttery soft. Man, Pat McGrath and her formula, chef's kiss. I don't know which one is my favorite, whether this one or Natasha Denona, but I know a lot of people out there don't agree and actually prefer Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath. For some reason, the mattes just don't work well on their eyelids, but for me, it's so hard to pick between Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona. Okay, so here are swatches of the palette, and as you can see, the shimmery shade, like the special shade, is very glittery. It reminds me of some of the Astro Blitz shades that she put in her last Mothership palette, Mothership number 10. Not my absolute favorite because you do get quite a bit of fallout, especially if you don't use glitter glue like I do, or that like little, I call it Vaseline stick because that's what it reminds me of, but that little stick that she sells. Now you can get this at Sephora for 20% off if you are a Rouge member, but just know that shipping is taking a bit of time right now, but honestly, you're probably better off ordering from Sephora than you are from her website because it's a mess over at Pat McGrath. All right, so I did want to put the mini nude palette that I just bought. Very similar vibes. You already know what I like. And I also wanted to compare the 2 warm tones in here to this one. Let me swatch these 2. Ooh, the formula feels nothing like the quad. Where was this made? This was made in the US with imported ingredients, so there's definitely a difference when you put your finger in the formula. Okay, so here is the lightest brown. It does not look like it, and here is the darkest brown. Close, but no cigar. Now, if this video was solely dedicated to this little quad, I would pull out more and compare. But for now, that's what I wanted to compare to. So let me go ahead and gather my thoughts and finish out this video. Okay, my lovelies, so let's talk real quick about the products that I tried in this video. I was going to do just a dedicated video to the blushes and just a dedicated video to the Pat McGrath quad, but that didn't happen. So I decided just to include all of them in this video since I did have this to try out that's new. Now I still have this palette here. It's not like a new launch, but it's new to me. So probably do a cookie eye look with that. Since I had a decent amount of new products to try out, I decided just to bundle them all into this video. It's going to make it a tiny bit more long, but it saves me time because I don't have, you know, a ton of time to just dedicate to filming. Hubby is gone, so I'm busy all day long. Okay, so first things first is the contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury. This, for some reason, I don't know why, it just never really caught my eye and I didn't think, oh, I need to have it. Even though so many people have raved about this, and now that I have used it, I can see why. It is a very easy formula to use. It literally blended out like a dream. It's more on the sheer side, so we probably will use more product than you would like the new e.l.f. little wands that they just came out with. But it is super easy. It looks beautiful. It looks very natural. It's definitely a contouring shade, which I'm super ecstatic because I'm about to finish up my KKW, which I use pretty much every single time I do my makeup. I'm going to put this to good use. I am really enjoying it and it might become a favorite, and I wasn't expecting that. Okay, for the blushes, the Armani blushes. These are so pretty. The formula is so soft. And I would definitely say that it does improve, not the texture, but it does look a tiny bit blurring, almost like it's airbrushed. So I do feel the formula has something to do with that. But I think I'll have to do a comparison between the Gucci blush and this Armani blush. But so far, first impressions, loving this formula. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love both of the shades that I got, especially because one is a little bit more out there and more bright, and then the other one's more like a subtle, soft blush, which I also really enjoy. Okay, now this Pat McGrath quad. Did we need this? No, we sure didn't. But is it beautiful? Yes, totally it's beautiful. Pat McGrath's formula is one of my favorite formulas. I don't know if it's my top formula because every time I use Natasha Denona, I remember how much I love it. And then every time I use Pat McGrath, I remember how much I love it. I don't know if I can pick a favorite just yet. Everybody doesn't think that. For some reason, on some people, the mattes don't blend out as seamlessly as they do on my eyelids, which is weird. But I mean, it happens. I personally think Pat McGrath, her formula is worth it. Now you can get this right now on sale. So on sale, it's even more worth it. I would probably say maybe purchase it from Sephora over Pat McGrath because her shipping is just a pain in the butt. And even though since the Sephora VIP sale is going on right now and shipping is taking longer with Sephora, I bet you anything if you order from both places, you would get your Sephora before your Pat McGrath. I hope she works on her shipping. I feel like people have been complaining about it since I started getting into Pat McGrath, which has been over 3 years, and nothing has been done to get it fixed. So Miss Mother Pat's team, if you are listening, please work on your shipping. You already know what's coming. You should already know. So I don't understand why it hasn't been fixed. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video. Again, thank you so much for being here. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links, it truly means so much to me. You have no idea. Just by you being here, watching my video, hitting that like button, that just does it for me. That's all you need to do. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you picked up any of these items. I would love to know. And with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Okay, my lovelies, I will see you on the next video. Bye.